Alright, today we're going to learn how to convert 12 volts AC power into 24 volts DC power. Actually, it's very simple. You just need 2 diodes and 2 capacitors. First of all, the waveform of our alternating current looks like this sine wave with a positive half cycle and a negative half cycle. When the AC power is in its positive half cycle, this is our AC power source. The top is the positive terminal and the bottom is the negative terminal. The current from the positive terminal first passes through this first diode, then moves to the right and goes through this C1 capacitor, charging the capacitor from top to bottom, and then returns to the negative terminal. The C1 capacitor is charged to 12 volts, with the polarity being positive on top and negative on the bottom 12 volts. Now, suppose our AC power is in a negative half cycle, which is the region below 0 volts. The voltage polarity will be reversed. Now the bottom is positive and the top is negative. So the bottom is the positive terminal and the current flows out from the positive terminal at the bottom. After coming out, it first passes through our C2 capacitor from top to bottom, with the polarity being positive on top and negative on the bottom. Then it goes through the first diode, and after that, it passes through the bridging symbol, returning from the top to our negative terminal to form a circuit. So the current coming out of C2 is also 12 volts, with the polarity being positive on top and negative on the bottom. The voltages of the two will add up, and the top will be the positive terminal and the bottom will be the negative terminal. Now, let's take a voltmeter. Connect the positive lead to the positive terminal and the negative lead to the negative terminal. The voltage measured here will be 24 volts. However, the load on this circuit cannot be too large. If you connect a very heavy load here, then the waveform will not be a 24 volt waveform. The waveform might look like this. Let me draw it for you. It's similar to a Mantoux steamed bun shaped waveform. The peak here is at 24 volts. In other words, because the load is very heavy, it never actually reaches 24 volts here. The capacitor stores electricity, but its capacity is limited. It's possible that the voltage hasn't even charged up to 12 volts before the electricity is discharged. So here, you can't have a large load. It must be a small load for this circuit to properly boost up to 24 volts.